What is up, guys? It's Evo Crash here today, and today we're back with some more Doki Literature Club. You know, the good shit. Anyway, so let's get into it. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked into. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano, well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Yes. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're willing to help out for the festival too. I don't want to help out with that shit. I can't wait for the festival. I can't either. I really don't want it to happen. It's gonna be great. No, it won't. Were you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Yeah! Two-faced bitch! Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of the school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. Oh. I wish, like, we had these type of things in, like, England, like, school festivals. I mean, yeah, we do, but they're not like how they are in Japan, where, like, literally for the whole day, literally it's all a festival where we're like, in England it's like, oh, at lunchtime come to like the hall or something to, like, I don't know, throw a balloon, like a water balloon at a teacher or some shit. I don't know, it's just shit like that. It's boring. Or like get some sweets the freaking cooking class made, where in Japan they've got all sorts and they do the craziest shit. It's just better. Anyway, back to it. Monica, do they usually have a fried squid? Squid game. That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. That's not how you say my name out. I don't get it. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. I think that might be why. I also don't know. Also, like I said, I'm not Japanese, so I wouldn't fully get it myself. But still, maybe if I learn, I really do want to learn how to, you know, do Japanese and speak it and read it and all that. Also, that take years. Oh, yeah. I think if I was ever to go to Japan, I'd probably try to get into a university to study it. But you know, never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your actions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where's Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori's sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori? I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else, huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? Don't be one of these people that ain't gonna speak to me when there's something clearly not right. Like, I'm trying to be a nice guy. Don't be a dick. Like, come on. It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you were too much about it. I'm fine, see? Sorry shows me a big smile. That fake smile, don't lie. Don't let me distract you for having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glanced at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else, but the conversation has already disappeared with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she'd noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monica, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. Oh, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica appears across the room at Sayori, who's idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not the only one asking you, Leon. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she never really likes it. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her, but this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask you if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I literally said it myself. I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Leon. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sarah talks about you more than anything else you know. She's been so much happier ever since she joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sarah is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always been. You're so funny, Leon. Yeah, I know I'm a comedian, top class. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sora is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sora and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit down myself. I know Sora told me not to worry about her and have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Because it's a depressing aura, so someone else starts feeling sad, you start feeling sad. It's just how it works. Then it just kills the mood. I should know from experience. Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. Hey! What you staring at? You got a problem? If you don't say something, I'll come over there and knock that book in your face. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look. Yeah, that's right. Look away. Yeah. I realise that she won't get anywhere like this. I never really see Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. So I have no choice but to approach her myself. Oh, that's going to. Even though we're talking to Yuri, so, you know. By now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. Yeah, you did. You stared at me. Made me feel uncomfortable. Invaded my personal rights. Yeah. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How were you able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot, so it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Oh, you're reading me like a book, eh? Just because it's the literature club don't mean you can read shit on me. You got that? Not that I was staring at anything. I saw you. I didn't do anything creepy like that. Yeah, I'm sure you didn't, even though I caught you. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologise. Your troubles are only the concern of those who are willing to share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping themselves. I don't know. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I was I don't know why. I like breathing in, but like my tongue was in the way. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sorry? Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic, eh? Sorry, I didn't mean to say something romantic. There's nothing romantic about it. I'm just being a nice guy. That's all I am. Just a nice friend. Yeah. It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sarah and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. Ah, I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings, or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Leon, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight, and there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. I completely agree. For once you've said something very smart, and I agree with that. Even though you're supposed to be like the smart ass of the group, but still. So you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on the inside of her head, and she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behaviour today too, and I also feel some concern for her, but in your case it looks like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Okay, no she doesn't. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yeah, see, good friends, that's all we're just good friends. Good friends. Yuri listening looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious as if she was searching for something. What are you looking at? Embarrassed to avert my guest. No, I won't do that, I just stare straight back at her. I was just like, what you looking at? Sometimes a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves, and you, as someone honest and caring, may include feelings you weren't always aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. I'm a simple guy with simple dreams. You know? I want a simple life. Simple Rick. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. Big words, big words. Dyslexic book, big words. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we are here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you are okay with it, yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Okay everyone, after some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Who should I show my poem to first? Right, like I said, if you want to read the poems, pause the video because I can't be arsed reading them. Like, I did in the first bit, but it's just like, I really can't be arsed. They're boring, it's poems, for Pete's sake. Sayori. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? I don't even know. I wrote it myself. I'm a very complex person. Even though earlier I said it was very simple, but I have complex mannerisms, yeah. A mystery. I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant though. But it is, okay, you're making new friends just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? No? In this club? No? Well, of course no, I'm not. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Leon. Sayori, is there something wrong? No, nothing wrong. I'm just a little tired today. Alright, just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori, tell Monica I wasn't feeling okay. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. Natsuki. Wait, she didn't even show me her poem. Yeah, no thanks. You didn't even. Next. Bitch! I will pimp slap the shiznit out of you if you ever disrespect me like that again. Leon, your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you showed me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Yeah, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me, but I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. No, it wasn't. Is that so? Yuri generally smiles to herself. This feeling, I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this. Remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something and you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. During lunchtimes, I eat by myself. Lonely, she's Mrs. Lonely. She has nobody for my own. Beautiful singing voice. I just need some water. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing, inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with, or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face, or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. There's some deep shit. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day, you know? I know those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. I'm not gonna say about that. And they don't hate me for acting like I know it all. People say that about you. I'm not a know-it-all, Leon. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as a normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I could do was just read and write. This is some real deep shit. Where are we going? But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful, that's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Leon. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things, but every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, you. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. Yeah, screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. No, I didn't. I didn't want to come to this club. I wanted to go to the anime club, but fucking Sayori dragged my ass here. Fucking bitch. And I would say that I had at least one success, wouldn't you? If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Ray puts her hands in her head in her hands, but this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want me to show you? Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Like I said, pause it if you want to, you know, read it. Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri. Absolutely terrible. Rubbish. But instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Do you dislike it? Yes. No, of course not. I just I don't really know how I should respond. Despite your poems usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about. I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. That's fine. I understood this one. Yuri's having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So thank you, and I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my ability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge in Yuri's lips. I once again tried to hand the poem back to her, but instead Yuri gently takes my hand and pushes them back to me. Don't give it, I don't want your trash, take it back. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. You can, fuck's sake, once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. No, I wouldn't. I'm putting this in the bin. No, as soon as I get out of the school, this shit goes straight in the bin. Again, Yuri faintly smiles if she doesn't want me to notice. You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favour sometimes. Yeah. Don't worry. I think you do a good job. Yuri finally turns back towards me. I guess we should move on before Monica says something. But I'm sure we can talk again later. Yeah, I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. Monica! Hello, have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure, but whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure, I'll let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Your style's gotten so refinedly on. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? She ain't been teaching me shit! I'm a self-learner. Well, I guess so. Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I've heard her say more words these past couple of days than she's talked in the whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive. Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself. You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her. It's always suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the club room every day, reading that edgy novel with her, well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socialising. Yeah, I agree. It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know. Alright, I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to her opening herself up. So if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. You say that like I'm going to hurt her. Sorry, I didn't really mean that. If anything, she might actually hurt herself. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. Like I said, you want to read it, just pause the video and read it yourself. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical. Yes, we'll just say that, or anything. But it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the word start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. So they're all Debbie Downers. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much time into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier, because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. That was some shit advice. Okay, you three, we're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second, is it just me or did you say something strange just now? Something did just sound a bit unusual. That's right, you deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common, foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your book, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sora isn't here. It seems you're right. Shori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. Actually, she wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously, of all the times not to go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. What do you mean by that? There's no lovey-dovey stuff going on there. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I don't want to force it. Oh, that curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything's fine. What did she say? Anyways, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation. Alright, ignore me then. Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them in different flavours. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Bullshit. No, Natsuki is pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sora enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have a beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? I'm about that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focuses and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Leo. The one who is truly useless. Bitch! Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. Is Monaco suggesting I spend a weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bait, there's always some date work I could give you. Man, I ain't being your slave. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Leon may not like to be around you if you're making him out to be a nuisance. Yeah! So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Leon to... What are you saying? It'll be extremely meticulous work, yes. And baking isn't. Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Leon who decides he'll like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said, I'm surprised. Well, sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez, can we just settle this already? Yeah. Leon, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course, I'm going to go with... Yuri. Well, it'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri. Me. Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying... so you'll be helping Yuri then, Leon? Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I've just realised the audio is coming out on TV, so it's probably going to be echoing. Give me a minute. I mean, yeah, I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So, is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way though? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. You actually got to see everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Leon picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that, but you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one who's surprised. Monica and I are also taken back by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with her words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at the time like this, because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kind of appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing, but I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you, yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best, but with that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki at the door as they chat between each other. I turn around. Sorry, I realised that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? Giving out my digits. I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. You and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense, but if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to pressure you for a reason. It's not like it should matter either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I manage to make myself useful in somewhere. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Leon. I think that will make a very productive team. Even if you only choose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I wanted to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. You're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out what you're overthinking, right? I didn't realise. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As we took a tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I'm too. After that exchange, I made my way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots to the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. Anything could happen. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this a chance I have to make something special, make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. Seriously, I can't wait. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also... God damn. Introvert. So bad. And also, intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sarah since she left the club the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sarah said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sarah's feelings aside when she might need me? I decided to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of just simply entering each other's houses like we're family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's always strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? I mean, for all I know, she could have just gotten out of the shower or something, and she could be butt naked, and yet I decided just to walk in there like it's no... Because it is nothing. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. So, you haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognise the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I ended up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly want to come over today? Are you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but wait, how do you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided the last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behaviour is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to this point. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Leon. Huh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come over. You wouldn't have been even thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being selfish. You think that's why the world decided to have you come over today? It just wants to torture me. What are you on about? Sayori? I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something's happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this, so tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Leon. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Shiori? You're really just going to say it, aren't you, Leon? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. I mean, I have it too. Not my whole life, but it's an awful thing. That's why sometimes I don't upload for ages. Well, I've been trying my best lately to try to upload a bit more often. I think I've been doing well so far this year. I've at least tried to upload at least once a week. Even if they're only short videos, at least, you know, I've still uploaded. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't find a reason to get out of bed. Now that's a feeling I can agree with. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and care into waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. That's why I just want to make everyone else happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sarah kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me just to not think about her? Why, sorry? Why is it that you never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's always so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you have to do is tell me. You don't understand at all. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's a bittersweet. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I want so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone else be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear is going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right, that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Leon, there's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish, that's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Hug. Leon, Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Leon, Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her side. She starts sobbing next to my ear. Don't get your tears near my ears. Got my earlobe wet. Go over there, here. All your sadness. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Leon. it sounds bad. Pete's sake. Sorry about it, man, to speak between our sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. But all I want for us to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away, and if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Leon. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain, but damn, your hugs are so warm. Hell yeah! And that's really scary too. Why is it scary? Sayori lets me go. As she does, so I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah, it's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really would forgive you. But it's almost time for you to meet at my house. At the very least, do you want to come over to help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Zoe shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me to do. You understand, right? Yeah. It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. Right. I'm gonna stop recording here, and this will be part 3, but I'm gonna continue playing the game, so I'll record part 4 as well. So, I'm gonna stop here, so bye. So for me, it's gonna be like 2 seconds, so bye for like 2 seconds, and then I'll see you in the future. Haha.